Live. I'll get that off screen. That's not very interesting. Um, so sorry for the delay. I'm about a minute to 2 minutes late. I was just doing some research into law schools and law school application deadlines, which is very interesting to me and not very interesting to anybody else. But yeah, so today we're going to be continuing our Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke. Yesterday's session went. Hello, Tina. How are you? So, what I was getting at is yesterday's session went markedly less tragically than the previous one. So we're on a good start. We're catching up to where we were before, and I think we're stronger for it right now. Um, that's okay. No, you can tune in and out all you want. So yeah, well let's just get started, and I can chat a little bit while I get things running. Well, I'm gonna send you a text. Okay. Uh, so that was my wife, everybody. Just hanging out with her family for the weekend. Okay, let's open the randomizer. Load state. Okay, there we go. So we are ready to go. Where did we leave off? As much as I would love for my in-laws to watch my streams at some point, I think once in a while the occasional swear word or whatnot slips out, and I wouldn't want to offend them. That'd be very unfortunate. Okay. What? He's got Kyogre? Why does everybody have the god of the ocean here? Okay. He's scary face. It's not the scariest move in your arsenal, Kyogre. Still working through my Mountain Dew supply. It's been a very fun couple of days. But I've been a little bit hopped up on caffeine. Yeah, I'm trying to decide where I want to go to law school. And part of it is they have to decide if they want me to go to their law school, no matter where I apply. Oh my goodness. Tiger, what are you doing? That's not okay. So I'm trying to, I don't know how interesting this is, but I find it really interesting, so I'll talk about it a little bit. So I'm sort of going through this process where I'm having to figure out the research specialties of each of the different major law schools in Canada. And for laughs and giggles, I'm looking at a couple in the States as well. Oh my gosh. Why is this the gauntlet? What? Okay. So yeah, for laughs and giggles, I'm looking at a couple in the States as well. And just sort of a matter of finding one that I think would be a good fit. Has to be a city that would be like reasonably livable. Ideally, the law school should be good, because if you go to a good law school, you get lots of connections, and those are always valuable. as annoying and unfortunate as it is in our world, it's all about connections. It's all about who you know. It's all about what sorts of what sorts of like connections you build with people, and how can they like introduce you to new opportunities and this kind of thing. Which, you know, is good, because if you're good at socializing, you know, you can meet some really interesting people and use that to really climb up ladders, but it can be stressful too. Okay, rollout. How does rollout work? Rock type. Oh, that could be interesting. Yeah, let's, I don't see why not. More move coverage is always good. He's taunting me, that's weird. What is our team for a hiker? Really, like, got it from all over the place. Like 2 fire types, a water type. Where's the ground types? Where's the rock types? It's funny too, because I think by summoning the rain, Kyogre has accidentally given me a boost for the rest of the fight. Yeah, so I was doing some research into different cities. There's University of Alberta in Calgary is quite good, but I'm like, who wants to live in Calgary? Apparently Calgary is a beautiful city. It's very vibrant now, lots of stuff going on there, but I don't know, it's not really for me. I was jokingly... Oh my gosh. I didn't mean to walk in the grass there, but it's fine, we'll just fight whatever it is. Oh, it's a curse. First Pokemon. Send out Derp. So yeah, it's like, who wants to live in Calgary? It's like in the middle of nowhere. There's like opportunities there, but it's one of those weird kind of like middle tier cities. In Canadian terms, it's a major city. So if anybody is ever watching from Calgary, you know, it's like, you know, it's not a bad place to live. It's just not where I see myself ending up. Which I guess, you know, you can go to school somewhere and not end up there. That's pretty normal. There's University of Toronto. But Toronto almost has, like, the opposite problem, where Toronto is just, like... it's impossibly expensive to live in Toronto. That's one thing I'll give Calgary. The cost of living there is quite a bit better than in Ontario, which is the region where Toronto is from. So, that's kind of out of the question for now. Well, I might apply. I don't know. It's one of those things where you kind of sometimes you have to do a bunch of applications and then like see which ones, if any, you get into, and then you kind of make your decision from there. Because fortunately, if you're ever doing out university applications, once in a while the universities will make your decision for you. You know, if you're unsure between a couple different possibilities, sometimes one university will just be like, we don't really want you. We're not really interested in having you here. And so that saves you the effort of having to think about it. You just have to be careful not to take it too personally, of course. But I'm not typically one to take things all that personally. Well, that was easy. I don't know. He's doing pretty good. Ooh. This is the move that the other Pokemon have been using to, like, make me very sad and upset. How much damage does it do? 40? So it's weaker than Bite. Same power as quick attack. I'll take it, why not? Trainers don't tend to withdraw their Pokemon all that much, but it's nice to... Oh wow, I thought we were going to level up again. But it's nice to have a backup move, just in case. Okay, stays. Thank you. Yes, let us battle. Oh, it's a kid. I feel like I remember this cast form being kind of hard, but I don't remember exactly why I have that opinion. Maybe just had like a high defense. There we go. Yeah, keep at him, Smokey. I had a friend with pet rats years ago, and like, I kind of think they were cute. But if I was to get a pet rat, I think my wife would divorce me. She wouldn't divorce me, she would probably just make me get rid of the rat. I better get rabbits though too. Rabbits are like plenty of fun. Rabbits are actually really good pets. You can get very personal with them. Like they all have personalities that you have to learn, and they're very smart, so they get used to you, and you know, you build a relationship with them, and they build a relationship with you. Very, very rewarding pets if you want to like invest the time in them. But they're a lot of work, so if anybody was to ever get one, I'd say like start with one, have one for like 2 or 3 years, and then see like how do you adopt your lifestyle to that rabbit. Could you handle more? But even if you could handle more, I would say it's usually a good idea to stop at one. For most people, unless you're like a really big rabbit lover. Okay, let's send Derp out. And is it one hit? Is it one hit? And it is. Abomasnow is such a cool Pokemon, but its typing is just abysmal. Like, everybody has fire-type moves. Like, there's just no way to use it safely without it getting, like, immediately taken out by, like, you know, a Fire Fang. Okay, there we go. It's time to like Karate Kid. Give Karate Kid a moment to shine. We got Loki, one of my favorite movies of all time, and I don't know why, is like the second Karate Kid movie. Not like the modern like interpretation, but the like original version, with, like the white kid. The first one was fine. And if anything, I would even argue that maybe like the newer version with Jaden Smith, is that the actor who plays in the second Karate Kid movie? I think so. I would say like the second one, in terms of like the first movie, is probably better. I enjoyed it at least. I thought it was just visually more interesting, and the story of the first one in both versions is very simple to begin with. So, you know, there's not special attack. We need to be careful of that, actually. Maybe I'll take emergency action just in case. So yeah, the first one, quite good. But the second one, I don't know, like, in the second one they go to Japan, and like, the plot, I don't remember exactly how it goes, but I just remember it being just like a striking movie, like very interesting, very fun. All the characters are really good. It kind of plays on... Like, it doesn't feel like a movie... Maybe I'm misremembering it, but it doesn't feel like a movie that's just sort of, like, plays into this, like, you know, America and Japan is good kind of thing. Like, the Japanese aren't really happy with the Americans in Japan. And the American soldiers, I remember, aren't necessarily portrayed in like the best light. They're not portrayed poorly, but they're like portrayed very, probably accurately is the best way to phrase it. It's just a really good movie. I need to rewatch that movie. Just a lot of fun. Ooh, Karate Kid leveled up. Yeah, we'll swap it out for Sand Attack, because we don't fall for those kinds of tactics in this house. We're not playing those cheap games. There's no holding anything back, eh? Oh yeah, she was the one that ignited the Pokey Baddie ranking idea in our heads. Oh no, you created a cursed situation, my friend. Derp is like really strong. I don't know if it's because he's an evolved Pokemon, but it's like his attack stat is like massive. It's so good. I should actually check on his stats after this battle, just so I'm like aware of where he's at. Battlegirl Thomas. Yeah, let's look at this. Attack 48. His attack and special attack are actually pretty equal. That's interesting. Sometimes it's almost preferable if one is higher than the other, so you can like specialize in a particular kind of move. But versatility is helpful, and I think versatility is going to be the name of the game for like most of this Nuzlocke. Having as many like solid, strong options as possible at any given point. Maybe let's try this Fury Swipes. Okay, maybe this isn't. Oh yeah, that's kind of. Okay. Yeah, let's swap you up for a situation where we'd have like a clear advantage. And Yoijo has been a pretty strong contender. Okay, let's go. Power Whip. Yep. Oh, I'm not liking the feeling of this. Kangaskhan, why are you so strong? Okay, you're not staying on the field. Thanks for the help, though. Yeah, that's a preferable result there. Hats off to the Kangaskhan. That's a strong Kangaskhan. I really like Kangaskhan, actually. It's like one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Do you have Stun Spore yet? Yes. Okay. Oh boo, how insulting. Sucks to suck, kid. What a weird house. Like, see, it's just like one room. There's a little kitchen. There's a burner and a sink. No oven. Fridge and freezer, okay. Bookshelf, TV. And like, one bed only big enough for one person. Like, where do you sleep, man? Where does he sleep? Okay. Yes, I do want to pick the Pecha Berry. I also want to pick the Oran Berry. Oh, we should check on that tree. Yeah, the tree we slathered honey on. Yeah, we'll battle you quick, and then we're gonna go check out that tree. Because that's an opportunity to catch a new Pokemon. Picnicker Wellington. What a name. Oh my gosh, I hate this move. Ball. I hate you. Okay, well... let's bring Smokey out. He might actually be the sleeper hit of this team. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh! Oh my gosh. No, you're not, Smokey. You don't know what love is. I just caught you, like, yesterday. You're too young. Okay, what the fuck, Wellington? But then I was... oh, so back to the university talk earlier. I was also, like... I did this last time I was looking at law schools, because I did some applications last fall and then ran into some unfortunate difficulty that had made it so I had to kind of put off my applications for a year. But one thing I kind of looked at before and then didn't take seriously, but I'm taking a little bit more looking at it this time, is like American schools, because American schools tend to be quite a bit more expensive. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, yeah, let's get you out of here. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. But they also offer you, like, incredible opportunities. Just because of, like, the sheer, like, scale they have. You know, the level of sort of... not fame, but I guess prestige is the word that a lot of these schools have. So, it's something I've been looking into. Just as a curiosity thing, if nothing else. Last time I didn't even bother to try and apply to any American schools. Mainly because of the financial issue. Clash of the Fidogs. Yeah, hey, how's it going, Vice Grip? Yeah, it's a real Clash of the Titans in here, except, you know, the legendary Pokemon versus an actual legendary Pokemon. Because for some reason, Arcanine is, like, marked in the Pokedex as the legendary Pokemon. Like, kind of bizarre. Okay, so See if our honey is still on this tree. I don't know if it's been 24 hours yet. Oh my gosh, the tree is shaking. Oh. Why do I only have a dive ball? Why don't I have any... Oh, I guess I probably used all my Pokeballs on Manaphy. I completely forgot about that. Oh, well... I guess you die, Burmy. Like, I'm not all that sad. Yeah, I'm not... This one, like, was a weird... Maybe they didn't randomize this area properly. They didn't randomize the trees. Bye, Burmy. I'm sorry I was too dumb to bring Pokeballs. Sure. Not that I'm gonna come back here. I can't do any battles in this area, but... It was cool. I don't need to heal. I need to go to... There's the store. And actually get some Pokeballs. I don't need 30. We'll go with like 20. That's what the honey thing? I think the honey thing was kind of cool because it's like, oh, there's like specific Pokemon you can only catch with honey. What it really felt like they did going into Gen 3 and Gen 4 is try to like diversify the ways of running into Pokemon. You know, they had the day-night cycle in Gen 2, and then in Gen 3 they go further with it. In Gen 5 they go on to add like the seasonal aspects, so there's some Pokemon you can only catch in like certain seasons. Ultimately I don't really like mind the mechanics, I just find it kind of unnecessary. Okay. Sure, I'll give you an encore. Scratch right to the face. Okay. I can't believe I didn't bring Pokeball. I completely forgot that we had like used all our Pokeballs on Manaphy. Yeah, the time limit to it really gets me. It's like, yeah, it has to be after 3 hours, but before 24 hours. It kind of discourages playing in a sense, because I'm like, oh, well, I play in this specific playtime, otherwise, like, I just am not allowed to have this thing. Oh yeah, the Eterna Forest. Oh, this is where we got Probopass last time. Okay. And this lady's gonna come up and she's gonna be like, hey, can you help me out? What's up, Cheryl? Sure. Whatever you need, Cheryl. I got you. Okay, this is it. What do we catch? Ooh, okay. Carvanha is an interesting choice. Issue I run into is Zangoose is gonna like knock the heck out of them, so I'm just gonna immediately... Oh, okay. I think I hear my rabbit getting up to mischief. Ruh-roh. Just a moment. Yeah, Rabbit. Let me get, there we go. I'm back. I have 3, actually. And, one of them, Charlie, is a demon in rabbit fur. She is, like, kind of chaos incarnate. So, sometimes she just decides to be rambunctious, and I just gave her some, we have these little applewood sticks that we get from our applewood stick guy. And, I just unleash the applewood sticks, and they go crazy for them. They love chewing on them. Okay, this is actually a cool Pokemon. I'm kind of pumped if I can catch it. Hey! They swarm any foe that invades their territory. Their sharp fangs can tear out boat hulls. Yes. Okay, what are we naming it? Could go like... I have a... See, my other 2 are pretty quiet. So I have 3. 2 of them live together in one room. And then the other one doesn't get along with the other 2. So the one lives like in one... So I'll call them by name. So Leopold lives by himself. He lives in our bedroom. And he's very chill. He's very relaxed. Doesn't cause much trouble. Once in a while he... I was just gonna name him after a subscriber, after a follower. L... I'm using my mouse, it's faster. L Logo. Cool. Now we have our first backup Pokemon. Soda Pop. So Leopold lives by himself. In the bedroom. And we spend lots of time... We always make sure to spend lots of time with them, because rabbits need to be, like... They're very social animals. They typically live in groups in the wild. Although domesticated rabbits are, like, not very similar to wild rabbits. But yeah, you know, rabbits in their natural habitat, they live in groups. And so you need to make sure you socialize them very well. But and that's why it's often common for rabbit owners to have, like, 2 rabbits. Because rabbits often will pair off. They'll have sort of bonded pairs. Why did I use a scrap? That's dumb. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? But yeah, so they're very fun pets. The other 2 live together. We wanted to bond all 3 of them together if we could, but Leopold just doesn't really like the other 2. We think it's because there's obviously no way to really be 100% sure of this. Because you can't give rabbits like an eye test the same way you can with humans. But we think, yeah, I've heard ferrets are similar. But the thing about rabbits, or the thing about Leopold, is that he might be visually impaired. We noticed from an early age, because we got him when he was like 6 to 8 weeks old. And from an early age, he was sort of never quite sure what he was looking at. He would like walk into things a lot more. But he would kind of figure out his area after a while. He's quite smart. As rabbits are. Rabbits are about as smart as cats. They're just prey animals, so their behaviors are different. Oh my gosh. Oh, you can actually hit it with Fury Cutter? Okay. But yeah, so we took him to a vet at one point, not too long ago, a couple months ago. And we told the vet, yo, we think our rabbit's visually impaired. It's not a big deal. We just, you know, we're just kind of something we've been thinking about. And he's like, he kind of did a like a pupil dilation test, where you like shine an eye into their light or a light into their eye, to see if their pupils dilate. His like don't dilate fully, or dilate the way that you're expected to. So the vet thinks that he might be. It's hard to tell if he's like blind or if he's just like kind of like, you know, if he was human, he might need glasses or something. But yeah, so the theory we have for why he doesn't get along with the other two is that it's that like he smells them and he can like hear them, but it's like they kind of stress him out because they're like rabbits are, you know, they're a little anxious, especially around new rabbits, and the anxiety kind of probably gets to him a little bit where he's like not sure who he can trust. But that's kind of maybe I'm overly psychologizing my rabbit. I don't know. And then, but the other two are a very funny combo. So Attila, who's a boy rabbit, he's our oldest rabbit. And he's paired with Charlie, who's the youngest one of the three. And Attila is like very, very calm, very relaxed. He's kind of easily influenced, though, which is funny. So it's like he won't do anything bad. But if he sees Charlie doing something bad, he'll like... Yeah, his Leopold's eyes, if you shine a light into his eyes a little bit, his eyes will shine back a little bit red. So that, yeah, and that typically is an indication that there is some sort of like visual impairment. In rabbits, that's not a guarantee, because a lot of rabbits have that. But it is an indicator that it's like more likely. Oh, that was easy. Okay. He just forced back Karate Kid. That's kind of funny. I might try to bring one of the rabbits on stream at one point, but it'd have to be for a quick visit because they don't. None of the rabbits have access to the PC room, just because there's too many cords. Rabbits, they see cords and they think spicy hay. And they get so excited, and then they chew your cords, and it's very upsetting. I have lost so many chargers to these rabbits. Like, they are single-handedly like keeping up the charging cable industry. I'm gonna readjust my webcam a little bit. I'm slouching now. No, okay. What was I getting at? Oh yeah, but so Charlie, like I said before, she's like a demon. So she'll do something bad, like chew on a table or something. And mind you, nothing they have access to is anything that's like dangerous for them to chew on. And nothing they have access to is something where we would be, you know, inconsolable if they chewed on it. We've learned our lessons from that over the years of having rabbits. That, you know, anything the rabbits have access to is rabbit stuff now. But so Charlie will come up and she'll, you know, chew on a table, and then Attila will come up and he'll just kind of be like, I wonder what it tastes like. If she thinks it's good, then it must have something to it. And so it's kind of like, no, like, be your own person, Attila. Like, you don't need to do what she's like leading you to do. But we're all guilty of that once in a while. Okay. Flame plate. Oh, okay. It's like a psychic duo or something. Okay, let's bring it. Let's see if you even have psychic Pokemon. Those are not psychic. I guess the Ditto kind of has like a vibe to it that like the psychic people could enjoy though. Oh, well, so much for the Ditto. Oh, is it giving you glitches again? Twitch is kind of a funny website. It's like, not always like... It's like relatively reliable, but I think maybe it's just because there's like so many people on it at all times. Sometimes it'll just randomly... YouTube has the same thing, where it's like, it'll be working just fine, and then randomly for like... thank you very much, Bam did... Bam did a bam? That sounds like a song. Bam da bam da bam. Bah. That's a tongue twister, actually. Oh no. Bam did a bam but. Okay, I think I have to give up. How's your day going? Bam did a bam. I can only say it once. If I try to say it twice, then I'm gonna get tripped up. Call you Bam, yeah. That's probably the safest short form I can go for. Okay. Oh, there's an item. Max revive. Well, we'll have to sell that, but it's free money basically. Is there anything up here? Motham's kind of a weird Pokemon for me. I don't really like much of the Burmy line, just in general. I think, like, the Burmy line... Oh my gosh. Just totally nullified both of our attacks. That's brutal. I think Motham is, like, an inferior Butterfly to Butterfree. Free real estate. Although I'm not a big fan of, like, Venonat either, and Venonat, Venonat evolves into, like, the moth, the other moth thing. This is a very mothy forest, actually. Somebody needs to call, like, somebody needs to get some, like, mothballs. Okay, I think we should swap out while we're still here. It's a good opportunity for Ambipom to get some levels. I'm gonna go fight those trainers. Just want to make sure we get all the loot that's in here, but before we like get through this area. And the Zangoose is actually like really OP, so it's kind of a good excuse to like farm a little bit of XP as we go. Oh my gosh, Motham. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Fight me, children. force is strange. It fills me with energy. Hippowdon, I remember giving us actual trouble. I don't know if it was this Hippowdon, but Hippowdon's kind of strong. Yeah, no kidding. It'll be kind of hard to use, like, the ideal situation is if we had to use it, it would be like a replacement for a water type. But having a water dark is a fun combo too, just by itself. Sharpedo's kind of a weird Pokemon though. Like, I kind of like Sharpedo, but I feel like it's like missing a tail. What? Level up twice? No, you can't learn Tickle. It's inappropriate. Can't tickle other Pokemon in the middle of a battle. Scarlet and Violet. Hippowdon, you mean? It's kind of a cool looking Pokemon. I do think that the male version looks a lot better than the female version because of the color contrast. But I also think it's kind of cool that like the two different versions have like such different color schemes. I just think that's like really interesting to look at. Sharpedo. Oh yeah, because like you can like sail in the water and stuff in that game. Mawile. Ooh. Mawile's a Pokemon that... I'm kind of torn over it, because I like it because it's so weird. But I don't get it. Like, I feel like I really want to like it, but there's, like, something missing from it, or, like, maybe it has a little bit too much, where I'm just, like, not quite sold on its design. I kind of wish it evolved into something that was like, I feel like it feels like a first or a second evolution, maybe like especially a first evolution, that would evolve into something a little bit more cohesive. Where like the big head and the like little body, you know, like the second head, or like the big mouth or whatever it is, like they like become something. Yeah. One YouTube series, it's actually a YouTube short series I've been really enjoying is, oh, what is this guy? I don't know what his, I can't remember what his username is, because I just get him recommended, and his voice is so silky smooth that I, like, kind of get lost in it. But so this guy, his thing is he, like, I started watching because he did a bunch of, like, what's it called? Bloodborne lore short videos, just on, like, characters or locations. He would do, like, a little, like, short summary. It was really interesting. And then I kept watching because he started to do like basically reviews of Pokemon designs, and he'll do like a Pokemon, or he'll do like an evolutionary line and sort of like rate the design cohesiveness and like the aesthetic of it. It just gives it like a letter grade, just like give some commentary on it. If the line has like a Mega Evolution or like a Gigantamax form, he'll cover that as well. And it's just a really fun series. Like, I think his commentary is usually quite good. He also rates, if you're into League of Legends, he rates League of Legends skins as well. I don't tend to find those ones as interesting because I'm not salty enough for League of Legends, but I'm sure that they seem fun in their own right. Carnivine's another Pokemon that's just kind of there. It's a very weird Sinnoh edition that I have no particularly strong feelings about. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think Mew is cute, but it's not like that interesting. But I do think it's sort of like, I think also it's artificial scarcity. One thing that Pokemon does a lot is like otherwise like kind of meh Pokemon designs and like legendary designs become like more revered sort of because of how hard they are to get. Just Fury Swipes? I don't like Fury Swipes. And I think Mew is an example of that. I kind of resent the whole mystery gift system that Pokemon has gotten so used to using. To be quite frank, I think that if a Pokemon is designed, it should just be in the game. And if they wanted to do like, you know, like a shiny version of this, or, you know, like an Ash's Greninja kind of thing where it's like a limited edition that doesn't need to be in the game, then that'd be fine by me. I'd be fine with that being a mystery gift. I don't know why the bottom thing is popping up. There we go. Oh my gosh, go away. There we go, that should fix it. Oh, an item. I've had a couple, because I used to be really, really into, like, Pokemon mystery gifts. I had, like, a bunch of different Pokemon games, too, so I would, like, use all of... Back during, like, Gen 4, you know, you could sometimes claim the same mystery gift on Soul Silver and on Platinum and on the other one, so I would literally claim, like, all of the versions of the mystery gift if I could. I'd spend, like, 30 minutes at EB Games, which is Canadian GameStop, getting all of the mystery gifts. Because I only had one DS, right? So I couldn't do that all at once. It was fun. But I look back on it now and I realize it was so much extra effort for something I shouldn't have had to do. It's like Victini, right? Victini is I actually really like Victini. I have a strong soft spot for Victini in particular. Victini shouldn't be locked behind a mystery gift. It's absurd to me that, like, there's not... Like, give us a quest line, right? Give us, like, some, you know, you have to go to a couple places, battle a couple people, then you get, like, the boat ticket that lets you go to the island. I'm fine with them, like, you know, having a bit of, like, a puzzle you have to solve. But it shouldn't be that I have to, like, you know, just be, like, oh, I forgot to get the item. I shouldn't just have to be, like, lucky enough to get the game, like, before a certain date in order to unlock that, like, that event. I think that's ridiculous. Yeah. I just also really like Victini's design. I think it's one of the best designed Pokemon in, like, Gen 5. I think a lot of the unique Gen 5 Pokemon... I like a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon, but I think a lot of them overdo the design a little bit too much, which kind of, like, weighs down the generation a little bit. Which I say, Gen 5 is my second favorite generation, but I'm just sort of commenting on that. Like, for example, I think it's called Conkeldurr line. The one where you have, like, the guy carrying the log, and then the next one is, like, the carrying, like, a steel beam, and then the last one is, like, the two big, like, cement, like, blocks. I think that line is, like, really over-designed. It's, like, kind of hard to look at sometimes. And then I have a similar feeling about Volcarona. I think Volcarona is a little bit over-designed. People have kind of come around to it, but I'm not a Volcarona fan. And I like bug-type Pokemon, so... Yeah, that's exactly how it is for me. Some of them worked out really well. Yeah. I think the starters are excellent. I have a strong preference for Samurott, but I also really like, I've used Emboar a lot. I really like, I don't know, actually, maybe I like Emboar more. I like Samurott and Emboar a lot. Superior I could kind of go without, but Superior is good. I think it's well designed. I like it because this was like... I feel like Gen 5 was the last generation before they started, like, anthropomorphizing their starters a little bit too much by, like, the final evolution. It's a pretty common problem I've noticed. I don't know if I would call it a problem. It's a pretty common trope in, like, the last couple generations that by the final evolution, a starter will become humanoid. And I feel like Gen 5 was the last generation where, like, that wasn't... I just don't think that was the case. Emboar's like a little bit humanoid because he stands on his back legs, but that guy's a pig. That guy ain't a human, that's a pig. Whereas, like, you get to, like, Gen 7, with, Gen 7 has, the wrestling cat. And, like, the wrestling cat, like, yeah, Oshawott really fun. And you get the wrestling cat, and the wrestling cat's just a furry. Like, that's not a cat, that's a furry. The other two in that generation aren't too bad, though. But I do notice how all of the Pokemon in recent generations, by their final evolution, they end up on their back feet. It's kind of a weird trend I'm not sure how I feel about. Oh my gosh, Mothim. You're drawing out the inevitable. Okay. There's an item up here. Thunderstone, very cool. But then it's like Gen 6 was really bad for it, which was Kalos, I think? Yeah, I think Kalos. It was the region based on France. Like, all three of the starters just became humanoid by the end of it. And I really like Chestnut, but I think I like Chestnut despite that trend and not because of it. Oh, Sun and Moon were fun. I actually, it's kind of funny because, like, I thought that, like, Sun and Moon were some of, like, the most interestingly designed Pokemon games in, like, years. Like, I think Sun and Moon really, like, did a lot to kind of bring the franchise into, like, a new direction. And I thought the art design was really cool. I really liked the tropical theming. But for some reason, a lot of the commentary I've heard in recent years have kind of, like, said, oh, well, it wasn't, you know, the environments don't look that good. You know, people really miss the traditional gym challenges. Because in this game, it wasn't, like, gym challenges. It was, like, you basically have, like, a little mini dungeon puzzle that you had to solve to get to the end of every dungeon. Or to end of every, like, challenge. And then you wouldn't fight a gym leader. You would fight, like a totem Pokemon. I thought it was really cool. I was, like, totally down with it, but apparently I was in a minority. I was very surprised. I actually highly recommend Sun Moon. Probably get Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, because it's they do a weird thing, which I don't really like, because I really don't like the dual version thing that Pokemon does in general. But they do it really, like, egregiously, where you have Sun and Moon, you know, two versions of the same game, whatever. And then Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are basically the same game. They're kind of each like the Pokemon Platinum of their generation. But they still, it's like if they took Pokemon Platinum and then version exclusive to a couple Pokemon. And had like Pokemon Titanium as well. Like I was not impressed. I guess, like, and they don't even do the thing that, like, Black and White 2 did that, like, almost justified it. Where at least, like, Black 2 and White 2 were, like, technically, like, a totally new story. And they offer, like, a bunch of new areas. Like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon basically just have more features. But it's, like, the exact same environments. I had a little strategy during Gen 5, I remember, where double kick is like a really good multi-hit move. Oh my gosh, this is not working out, Eliza Dorka. So yeah, double kick's a really good move if you have like a high attack stat. So I had a Kangaskhan that I would give it double kick. And then I would Mega Evolve it, because Mega Evolved Kangaskhan had this thing where every attack does 2 attacks. So you'd end up getting, like, you'd use Double Kick, you'd get, like, a ridiculous amount of attacks out of it. It was, like, such a... I don't know if it was OP, but I, like, that Mega Evolution came in clutch for me in so many battles in that game. Well, it's weird, though, because it's, like... So they tried to move away from the gym battles, right, in Sun and Moon... And then people didn't like it, so they had to bring back the gym battles in Sword and Shield. People were like, oh, we kind of miss the gym battles. And we're like, well, what do you want from these people, man? I think that's why... I think the problem is, like, if they're gonna do unique things, they need to basically do, like, the, They need to basically do the Legends Arceus approach, where it's like... Technically, this is like a mainline Pokemon game, but it's not like a main game. It's like a Legends game, so we can like be more, you know, people aren't going to go into it with this expectation of the Pokemon formula. They're going to expect like a slightly like mixed up Pokemon formula. And I think that's the only way they're going to be able to pull it off. It's just, I think people are... It's a classic thing where like customers don't actually know what they want. The people say they want the Pokemon company to mix it up, but when they mix it up, it like they don't like it. Yeah, I still need to... I really want to play Legends. I'm seriously considering, like, looking into, like, how to get my Switch connected to, my PC for recording's sake. Although I might wait until I can afford to get, an actual, like, proper Switch with a dock, because I'd want to play it on my screen. And right now I only have the handheld Switch, so I don't want to be, like, looking down... you know, while streaming, just like head in my Switch seeing the screen. I don't think that'd be very interesting to watch. It's like ice and water. See if I can take him out quick. Yeah, I think that the future of Pokemon is probably like 1 or 2 like side series like Legends that like mix up the formula and then rotate them. You know, every 2 years you get a new game, but it's like, you know, this year you would get a Legends game, then 2 years you would get... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the light, that's... So that's why I would want to get like a proper Switch. I had a proper Switch and then it just like stopped working one day. Like this a couple of years ago. I still have it. I might get it repaired one day. But I think that, you know, you'd have a Pokemon Legends game, and then you'd have a mainline Pokemon game, and then like 2 years later you get like a remake, some sort of stylized remake, and then make the Pokemon all transferable between the 3 of them. But I think that's probably the like winning formula, and I think that's what we're gonna see. I just wish they seem to be trying to do this like annualized release schedule thing, where every year you get a new Pokemon game, and I think that's too soon. I think they're going to wear themselves out doing that, which is exactly what we saw with Shining Diamond and Radiant Pearl or whatever. Radiant Diamond, Shining Pearl, whatever. Is that those games, like, I didn't even bother to play them, and I will probably never play them. They're not impressive. And the Pokemon Company didn't even make them. They contracted them out, which made them even more, like, confusing how they messed it up. I think they'll probably end up doing... I think what they'll probably do is, like, smaller number. They'll do, like, 50 more per generation. I think that's the wisest way to go about it, is don't, like, overdo it. Just do, like, 50 or so per generation, and sort of go from there. I do think some of the Pokemon designs in recent generations have been good. I saw some pictures of the current, like, Gen 9 Pokemon. I thought a lot of them were really good. I've commented on this on stream before. I think Paradox Pokemon are a really good idea, because I think one of the strongest directions they can take designing new Pokemon is, like, finding ways to kind of rehash and reinvent old designs. And I think Paradox Pokemon are a perfect way where they can rehash an old design, but they can go in, like, any direction. They're not limited in any way by their creativity. And I also think regional variants is a really good way to get more mileage out of, like, pre-existing designs. I do hope that they continue to make new Pokemon, but I think if I had to choose between new Pokemon that aren't inspiring to look at, or, like, reimagined old Pokemon that breathe new life into other designs, then I'd pick the second. One, like, 10 times out of 10. Gen 6. Gen 6 was Kalos. Kalos was the first 3DS Pokemon game. It was the game that introduced Mega Evolution, and that was, like, the only cool thing it did. Well, some of the environments were cool. I think Kalos is a weird mix, because I think the main, like, the A plot of Kalos was really good. Like, you know, the classic... I had a lot of fun sort of, you know, going through the motions, going to all the gyms. Like, all the environments were cool, the cities were cool. I thought, like, that was all really fun. I didn't particularly enjoy the evil team in Kalos. I thought their design was cool, but their, like, motivations were weird. And I also wasn't a huge fan of most of the Kalos legendaries. I didn't think they were very... I think Xerneas and Yveltal are kind of, like, weak sauce. Gen 7 was I just knew the name. Alola. It was the Hawaii region. Oh my god, I know. It's alright. There we go. So it was Kalos, then Alola, and then Galar, and now Paldea. Why do I know this? I'm like studying for the, like, big law school test last week, right? And I'm, like, struggling to memorize, like, different, like, puzzle types. Ooh, Hyper Fang. Ooh, that's a good move. That's actually a really good move. I'm, like, struggling to remember, like, puzzle types and solution methods. And here I have every Pokemon region name, like, locked into my brain. Oh, Kalos I actually recommend. If you have a 3DS, I would... Honestly, both of those generations, like... This is like a hot take. I think both of those generations are genuinely more fun and inspired than Galar. Which is unfortunate, because Galar, you know, Gen 7... Or not Gen 8 finally took us into sort of, you know, a fully unlocked environment. Where, you know, you can go onto this open area and see Pokemon in their natural habitat. And I thought that was really cool. But I just think, like, they somehow... I think it was, like, they needed, like, an extra year for that game. and I just felt like it came across as very stale when Sword and Shield came out. But yeah, I really highly recommend X and Y. Yeah, X and Y. I really recommend X and Y. I think they were a lot of fun. Mega Evolution is my favorite Pokemon mechanic they ever introduced. I think one of the biggest mistakes they've made so far is not bringing back Mega Evolution. Because I think Mega Evolution is another way where they could have a generation that they don't have to invent as many new Pokemon. Is this a new area, by the way? Mega Evolution is another mechanic, though, where they wouldn't have to introduce as many new Pokemon. They could rehash old designs of Pokemon we love. And I think people would really appreciate it. They could bring back all the other Mega Evolution designs. I would really enjoy it. So this is... Okay, so this is just an extension of 205, so I can't catch anything here. That's fine. Like, honestly, Mega Lucario, still the GOAT. Still one of the best, like, Pokemon designs they've ever made. So good. Oh, and then Gen 6 also included Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby as well. Those were in the Gen 6 banner. Which were also excellent. If you haven't played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, those were excellent games. Those were probably the best Pokemon remakes that have ever come out. And I think the best Pokemon remakes that will ever come out, unless Game Freak, like, watches my stream VOD one day and steals my idea, which they can have for free, of, you know, a game with every single generation reimagined in the Paldea style. That's my... They can have that for free, but they never will. Okay. What's up? Carl! Carl was already here. Honestly, they're not that hard to find if you go to, like, a used... Well, I don't know how things are in the States, but they're not that hard to find if you go to a used game store. I see copies of X and Y around all the time. I have them, like, downloaded onto my 3DS. Or no, I might actually have the game cartridges of that. I should dig out my 3DS sometime. Okay, let's try Hyper Fang. I'm kind of excited for this. It's not bad. Nasty plot. Okay. Special attack. I always get stressed out now when I withdraw a Pokemon, because I'm like, are they going to pursuit me? Yeah, there we go. Giggle, the clock will turn. Yeah, I remember. Her line here was like, oh, it's like, Giggle, the clock will turn. I'm like, what? What kind of horror movie is this? What's up, lady? I'm just gonna keep using Hyper Fang. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Cloaked in a harsh light. That's gonna be dangerous. See if I can make it flinch. Ah ha ha ha! Okay, no, that's not allowed. Oh, what? God damn it. I was starting to like him, too. Oh, yeah, well, that's the 3DS. Yeah, the 3DS was its own thing. It was backwards compatible, so I don't know how emulators go, but a 3DS could run DS games. But no, a DS can't run 3DS games. I'm a little cheesed. I was starting to like Smokey. Yeah. First one I'm like not kind of like, oh no, what happened? How has this happened? It's okay, we have the backup Pokemon, so we're still gonna have a team of 6. That was bullshit. Fucking critical hit there. He totally would have walked away without that too. He would have been fine. Okay, El Lago, let's go. Yes, please. Yeah. And then everything went wrong all at once. I'm not too upset. Like, the team members who I'm like... I was actually really liking Raticate. I think that was working really well. The team members who I really care about are Yuijo and Derp. And then Karate Kid, I think, will also end up being, like, clutch in, like, strategic situations. Eliza Dorka, I want to train him up more, but he's not working out very well. So, we'll see. I'm open to being surprised. Welcome back. How's your donuts? Not too bad. We lost our Raticate. It was very tragic. We're all very sad. Second loss of the game. First real loss. Because nobody liked Pennywise anyways. There we go. He's storing energy. It's very scary. Oh, okay, well now he's dead. I'm not particularly afraid, but thank you for your concern. So this is exactly what I mean. Like, we need to get a regional form of Shuckle. We need we need a mega evolution of Shuckle. We need a regional exclusive evolution of Shuckle. Like, where is my Shuckle love? Okay, Gardenia. I don't need to hear you talk. I just need to hear you fight. Versus Jonathan. I love when they rename them. Go El Lago. Okay. What do you mean? Like, he does definitely have, like, some really unfortunate Rule 34 energy, but I try not to think about it too hard. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, we're not fighting. We're not playing with this Grand Bull anymore. Not like last time. You think I'm underleveled? Maybe. Yeah, only Carvana is like that low of a level. Oh, that's a fast Hippowdon. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the tanky Hippowdon. Okay.
The brutal thing is that it just keeps using takedown. Like, use a ground type move. Oh, sod off. Okay. Okay. Yoijo's too slow. Fastest frickin' Powdon in the West. Flinch. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. And it flinched. Fuck off, Jonathan. It's okay, I'm faster than him. So I can predict his moves. And I should know where to heal. My only risk here is if he gets a critical hit. Oh, that's cheap. That's cheap. Okay. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Just scratch him. Oh, that's not very effective. It kind of looks like that, eh? Okay. I was waiting for him to use the frickin' potion on him and delay this fight even more. Nope. Okay. Oh my gosh. I just healed that. Yeah, actually. She hasn't healed him yet. Or her yet, I guess. Sandstorm might do him in this return. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm gonna hold on to that comment, my script. Okay, so we lost one Pokemon. That's not bad. We only traded one. Okay. Okay, I want a moment of silence for Eliza Dorka, who sacrificed her life. Like, actually, though. A moment of silence for our fallen friend, who sacrificed her life so that her comrades may live. I was so excited for Pika Blue. But this is good. We are in a much better position now than we were this time last run. Like, by like, a order of magnitude. And nothing of... Okay, where do I get cut? Oh my gosh. Carl, I don't care. Carl, it's a statue. Carl, get out of my way. I don't care. Bah. Oh my gosh. I think she's about to give me the egg. I could totally just farm the egg once I get the bike. Just go up and down for 2 minutes. Probably be 5 minutes, actually. That's a long time. He blows it up. Shrapnel's everywhere. You don't need history, you just need Carl! Oh, she doesn't give me the egg yet? Where's my egg? Where's my egg, Cynthia? Pokemon Go run when? I don't want to go outside. Going outside's awful. As much as I probably need to touch grass once in a while. I feel like I'm missing something in this town, though. When do I learn cut? Oh my gosh. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Hey, I can't go here without a bike. I don't think. Yeah, that's the bike. That's the bike path. What am I missing here? Do I have to go to the underground guy? I didn't make you any deal, bruh. Just because I'll give you this if you agree to go underground. Oh no, I don't want to go underground. Oh, okay, he's not gonna make me. Good. Okay, cool. Cool beans, bruh. Do I have to go into the bike shop first? Edgar Allan pose you. Did I soft block myself? What am I doing? Buries you alive. Oh, I guess I go this way. What's this way? Celestic Town. Okay. Okay. Rude. $211. Okay, so we can catch a new Pokemon here. What's it gonna be? Ooh! It's kind of fun. I think it's like a bug flying, but we already have a bug flying. Just gonna keep punching me over and over again. It's like it's not gonna do much, my friend. Yo, Joe. Wake up. Thank you. Ladybug, way cooler form. Is there another form of Ladybug? Oh, is that a branching evolution? Well, I'll throw a Cherish Ball out. That'd be kind of cute. Never mind. Not cute at all. Yeah, because that's the simpler form. That's like, it's just like a ladybug. Dadbot? I don't know if Dadbot fits Ledian all that much, but... if that's what you want, like... Well, what about a name for this particular Pokemon? Ladybod? I'll see if that would fit. That'd be funny. One, two, three. Yeah. Okay, Ledian names. He uses starlight as energy. When more stars appear at night, the patterns on its back grow larger. Burp or leak. What? I'm just gonna name it after a subscriber. I'll name it after... I'll name it Sunrose for funsies. I'm using my executive privilege here to reject all proposed names. Oh. Where'd you come from? Ninja Boy Antoinette. That's... okay. Power whip this guy into shape. I actually really like Floatzel. I remember my original Gen 4 team had a Floatzel on it. Surprisingly fitting if he's a deadly force to be reckoned with. Okay, this guy needs to get going. Like, this guy, yeah. I don't want to deal with Rampardos. Rampardos has a really high attack stat. Typically, at least. And ain't nobody wants to deal with that. Oh, an Ivysaur. No, I think she just got killed. Like, I think Marie Antoinette is kind of, like... Tina would actually know a bit more about this than I would, because she's, like, a history person. But I believe Marie Antoinette was kind of thought of as almost like a semi-innocent victim of the French Revolution. She was just sort of there, like, married to the wrong king at the wrong time. She was the one who said, let them eat cake. but it's largely believed that that's like either a total fabrication or like a misunderstanding slash mistranslation of what she actually said, which was likely let them eat bread, which is like a much more reasonable like suggestion. Oh, that's funny. He's gonna take damage every time he hits me. Can you imagine going on in history, getting killed by, like, a bunch of revolutionaries, and then going on to be known as the Let Them Eat Cake Girl? It's, like, kind of savage in its own way. Where's this go? Oh, that would have been so cool. Why didn't we get this guy? We could have got a Feraligatr. Oh, life's not fair. That's nonsense. From the cake farting girl? Is that a meme? I don't... that sounds like something I wouldn't click on if I saw it on Reddit. No, I was not. That sounds really cursed, though. Let's go El Lago. Not very effective, still takes out like half of its health. ...2016. What was I doing in 2016? I wasn't actually very... I only really got, like, into online culture when I was, like... probably when I was, like, 20. I was pretty busy with just, like, being a dork. I, like, got into anime. I'm gonna pretend I never read that comment. This is a dangerous situation. Okay, now why would people ask... Why? Why would... I do not understand, and I cannot understand. Okay, I know about feeders. Swift. Yeah, we can make you a Swifty. There we go, now we have a Swifty. Oh, so it's even before 2016. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been online back then. I was a little bit... I think I was too young for that side of the internet. Know Your Meme is like a really good resource. Are you a trainer? Yeah, you are. Birdkeeper Dudley. As a Celebi? Okay. That's not a bird, Dudley. Aw. It just heals. Yeah. For me, the internet was just like a way to find like anime. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna keep healing over and over? Oh no. Celebi, you need to die. This is like kind of lore accurate, but in the most annoying way. Oh gosh. Stop preventing your own death. For whom does the bell toll? It tolls for you, Celebi. Oh my gosh, Dudley! These are not birds! They're not birds at all. I think somebody needs to teach Dudley what birds are. I don't like how Arcanine is looking at me. Dinosaur is... That's true, he is the bird trainer. I'm going to peck you for that? Well, that's just sore loser stuff right there. They look like birds to me. Don't gaslight me. That's not acceptable. It's a gaslight-free chat. I'm gonna go heal quick, and then we're gonna launch ourselves into that cave. We're going a different way than we went last time because I can't figure out how to get in here. Do I already have cut? Maybe I already have cut. Oh, I do already have cut. I still kind of want to go in there, though. I guess I should probably beat Team Galactic first. Oh, it is technically stronger than Scratch, so... Ah. Yes, please. Okay, what's our level order? Oh, well, enjoy dinner. It's alright, I'll be streaming for another hour, so if you want to join after dinner, you probably can. I should... Oh yeah, I can't save, technically. I have to save through the, I have to save through the emulator. I might save through the emulator. I used to save more often as a kid, and I feel like I'm, like, playing it dangerously right now. There's a couple treasures in this town I should probably collect while I'm thinking about it. Gunk shot. That's not bad. Yeah, let's replace your other poison move. Actually, what's your... What's your stats? That's the real question, actually. Attack 30, special attack 40. Okay, so... Special attacks are the answer for him, then. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Okay, it was... Nope. Where's that tree? How do I get back there? Oh, I just walk. I am gonna do this, though. That could be fun. Okay. Time to raid the base. Let's go. Oh, it's creepy cop again. Okay. Yeah. Double. I think the man over there needs a few more noodles. I'm a big fan of the Campbell's Chunky, actually, though. Like, specifically the ones that are, like, a little bit, like, thicker. Like, the ones with beef are pretty good. I find the Campbell's Chunky chicken tastes really... I don't know what's wrong. The canned chicken tastes whack. Like, not at least in the chunky ones. Lick it tongue and Typhlosion. Okay, that's a bad combo. Oh, I usually just make my own chili. I can, one thing I do is I make what I call, like, a flash chili. Where it's like, the thing about chili is, like, obviously... No, I'm a cook, right? So it's just something I've learned over the years. Okay, we might have to pull Yoey Joe out. But, I do what's called a flash chili. So basically, I, like, chop a bunch of onions, you know, tomatoes, peppers, whatever. Put them in the pan, I'll saute them for a little bit. And then I'll just put the, like, chili stuff on top. You know, the tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes, beans, whatever. And you can do a 5-hour chili, and it's gonna taste better. Like, don't get me wrong, a 5-hour chili is gonna taste incredible. You're gonna get so much flavor. I don't think it needs to take that long, though. I think you can make a perfectly, like, an excellent chili in, like, 30 to 45 minutes. Just in, like, a big... You want like, a pretty high-sided frying pan, mind you, but... This is my hot take for the day. I've just offended all of, like, the southern United States. I'm not a chili elite guy. I'm like... I just... For me, it's like I actually really enjoy cooking. It's like a sort of a creative outlet for me. I think everybody needs like at least 1 or 2 creative outlets. Otherwise they get all like antsy. Particularly I enjoy cooking for other people. Okay, Voltorb is Dange. Direct all attacks on Voltorb. Oh, that's funny. I don't trust Voltorb. That thing's gonna use an explosion. One thing I will give the South, this is one thing one of my dream vacations is to do, like, rent a car or something and do, like, a food tour of the United States. You know, stop in New York City, get New York-style pizza, get the bagels, get the grilled cheese, the whole shebang. Then you move your way down, right? You go to, like, Detroit, you go to Boston, you get all these different kinds of pizzas and whatnot. And then I want to get down, like, once you get into the South... Oh, no, I thought you had an accent, but I thought, like... Your accent was like northern south. My prediction. Let me see if I can guess where you're from. I'm gonna guess you're from one of the Virginias or one of the Carolinas. But I could tell when you were streaming the other day. I was like, oh, he has a slight southern accent. I mentioned it to Christina actually. I was like, oh, I didn't realize he was southern. But the one thing I really want to do as well is I want to go to Atlanta for fried chicken. I want to go to Nashville. These are like the big ones. I want to go to Nashville for hot chicken, like Nashville-style hot chicken. And then I want to go to Texas and just, like, destroy my entire body with Texas-style barbecue. Oh my gosh. GA... That's Georgia, I think? Georgia. Does Georgia have any food things it's known for? I think Georgia peaches are quite famous. Georgia peaches. Are Vidalia onions from Georgia? Because those are really good. You can I can't get them in Manitoba, it seems, but I could once in a while get them at the grocery store when they were in season in Ontario. But Manitoba's too far. We don't get anything nice here. Coca-Cola, Vidalia. It's kind of a weird combo. Georgia looks like a nice place. Chick-fil-A, I like Chick-fil-A. We did a car trip from Ontario to Florida last Christmas, and we stopped by. There was a couple things I wanted to get. I wanted to get Chick-fil-A, and then I made a master list of like 4 regional restaurant, like fast food restaurant chains that I wanted to stop at on the drive. I only managed to get 1 out of the 4, but I figured it was still a victory. We tried Cookout, I think it's called. It's like a place that specializes in like burgers and milkshakes. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. The burger was incredible. And the milkshake, I'm like not even a milkshake guy, and I thought it was really good. I think I want to go the other way, because I want to get all the loot, too. Oh no, this is actually the right way. I don't have a frame of reference, though. Like, for me, all American portion sizes are pretty big. Like, okay, the other thing that threw me off is, so at one point we had to use the washroom, so we drive in, I think we're somewhere in, like, West Virginia, somewhere like that. And so we pull off into a little town to go to a McDonald's, use the washroom, get a coffee, whatever. And I was like, I'd had, like, a little bit too much coffee on this trip. Maybe. I don't remember exactly where we were. The whole trip, we didn't stop, except for, like, bathroom breaks and, like, food breaks. So, like, that whole trip is a blur to me. Like, we didn't sleep. I might have taken like 2 or 3 hours of naps in the car, but so, what was I going? So we stopped at a McDonald's, right? And I was like, yo, could I get like a tea? And he's like, no, I asked like, hey, what kind of teas do you have? And he was like, we have tea. And I was like, do you have like peppermint? He's like, we got tea. And I was like, black tea? And he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. And I don't know if this is a southern thing. No, so I didn't want sweet tea, I wanted bitter tea. I think he asked me that, he's like, do you want sweet tea or like normal tea? I don't remember exactly what he called it though. And I was like, I'm just looking for like black tea. No sugar, no nothing. But I was like, maybe that's a Canadian thing, because in Canada, all the McDonald's have like 5 or 6 different kinds of tea on choice. You can get usually peppermint, green tea, usually Earl Grey, like an English breakfast, and or like an orange pico. It's like pretty common. I guess we're just like avid tea drinkers up here. I don't know. What was I fighting for again? It's like me IRL. The sweet tea goes away and you're in for a surprise when you cross that line. Yeah, see, sweet tea, I don't know if I even got a chance to try sweet tea, actually. We ended up in a really... it's like a story I can tell on stream, because it's like not that secretive, but it's like... So one thing I wanted to do while we were there is I wanted to have the whole American experience while we're in Florida. You know, try a bunch of restaurants. I wanted to... my wife's brother-in-law was going to take us all out to shoot guns. Like the whole, you know, just really, really enjoying the local culture, that kind of thing. And so I was really disappointed, though, because we hired somebody to take care of our rabbits for the weekend, or for the week, or we would have been there for like a week and a half. And there was a big snowstorm right when we were about to leave. So I was like, oh, okay, this is like, you know, there might be difficult for this guy to actually get to our place to feed the rabbits. So I contact him. I tried to send him messages, I sent him emails, and I said, hey, if you're having any trouble getting to my place to feed the rabbits, let me know. I'll pay for your cab. Like, I'll make sure you can get there, man. Like, you know, the roads will get plowed, but I know if you get, like, if you can't get your own car out or whatever. I ordered sweet tea up north, and I wasn't aware of this. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, most tea, like, you go into Canada, like, if you order a tea, it's not going to be sweet. The only sweet tea we have is Nest tea. That's the exception. But so, you know, I tell this guy, you know, in the message, and then he doesn't get back to me. And this is like 2 or 3 days before Christmas. Maybe, I think it was like 2 days before Christmas. And so I'm stressing out. I'm like, well, I want to make sure my rabbits are taken care of. And he, like, isn't getting back to me. Eventually, I turn on my roaming, and I actually just send him a text. And I was like, hey man, if you don't get back to me, like, real soon, like in the next, like, hour, then I'm gonna have to come home. Because, like, you haven't given me any information. Like, you know, it'd be one thing if he just took a little while to get back to me and then was like, sorry, the snowstorm snowed me in, but I'm on my way there. But he's not even contacting me. So I'm like, is this guy dead? Like, what's going on? And so I wait like an hour and a half. He doesn't respond. And I said, fine. So I booked Christmas Day plane tickets last minute. I actually got them for pretty cheap, probably because the planes weren't full. Back from Tampa Bay to the Toronto airport. And so I flew back on Christmas Day. And it was only when I was on my way to the airport, like 3-4 hours later, that he finally gets back to me. He's like, sorry, haven't been able to get there yet. I'll do my best to get there by the end of the day. And I just, like, I didn't even text him back. I waited till I got home, which was, like, I had to, you know, fly to Toronto, and then I took a 3-hour Uber from Toronto to my hometown. And then, so yeah, I take the Uber home, and then I text him, and I just say, like, don't bother coming, I'm home now. Because I was a little sussed out by the situation, so this guy's evading me, right? He hasn't given me any information, he's being really dodgy, and it was weird, because we thought we had met him before in person, and we thought he seemed like a nice guy. So I'm like, was he planning on robbing me? Because he had my key, right? He had to have my key to get into my apartment. Yeah, it's super weird. Like, it was just a very sus situation where I was trying to figure out, like, why wouldn't he at least message me, right? And I told him, I said, like, I will, because I didn't want to pay for roaming if I could avoid it. I said, check your email. I'm gonna want updates on the rabbits on a regular basis, because I'm overprotective. You know, like, keep me posted. And he got nothing. So I just, flew home. I haven't, you know, the weirder thing, this is the part that made me really sussed out afterwards. Like, so after I got back, I texted him. So this is when I get back maybe like 2-3 a.m. in the morning. And I text him, I say, hey, I'm back now, don't bother coming by. Let me know when I can go to your place to get my key back from you. And he never replied to my text. And I was like, that's weird. Why are you being weird? And so I whatever, you know, change the locks. Like, we've moved to another city since then, so I'm never gonna run into him anyways. But it was just a very odd situation that really, I'm like, the man like ruined my Christmas and confused me thoroughly. Yeah, but this goes beyond awful texting, right? Like, I'm fine if he was, like, just sending me, like, 2-word responses, at least it'd be a response. You know what I mean? Or if he, like, got back, because, like, this drive took, like, 28 hours, and I texted him pretty close to the beginning of the drive, and he didn't, and again, like, and then we got there, I spent a full day in Florida, and that was, I think, Christmas Eve. And then, on Christmas, I texted him manually instead of just emailing him, and then he took, like, longer than that to reply. And to like punctuate the whole story, so when I got there, I looked around because I was like, first of all, I want to make sure I haven't been robbed, because I no longer trust this guy. So I look around, I don't see nothing important is missing. We had locked away any valuables just in case anyways. So nothing important is missing, but also, like, the rabbits hadn't been fed. So the rabbits had gone like 3 days without being fed, which is a problem, especially for rabbits, because rabbits are really fragile animals. They need to be fed every day. Otherwise, if their digestive system stops moving, they just die. They go into something called GI stasis. Yeah, I feel that. I'm just sort of at the point now where it's like, I wouldn't ask anybody I don't... Like, we met this guy on Kijiji, which is kind of... I don't know if you guys have Kijiji down there. It's kind of like Facebook Marketplace, but it's like its own website, and it's been around longer than Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace ripped off Kijiji, actually. And we met him in person, and we, like, you know, hung out for an hour or two just to make sure we liked this guy, because we're trusting him with our pets, and maybe I'm a little overprotective of them, but I care a lot about my rabbits. Yeah, it's kind of like Craigslist, but without the seedy stuff. There's like no seedy stuff on Kijiji. Aside from, you know, people like running puppy mills, maybe. And so what was I getting at? We met him and he seemed like a nice guy. So I was kind of taken aback. I was like, wow, people are really good at like, you know, masking their like malintent. So now I wouldn't leave my rabbits with anybody who's not like family or like close friend. But I don't know. It was a very big it was a very stressful. It was like honestly a really stressful Christmas day. Afterwards, it turned into kind of a funny, like, fun thing a little bit, because I left Christina home I left Christina in Florida because she was with her family. It was like she has like a bunch of siblings and her parents and all that. So only one of us had to have their Christmas ruined. So I left her there, and I just ended up I got some booze, I got drunk, played video games for a few days. You know, like I made a fun time of it. Wasn't exactly how I expected to spend Christmas, but such is life. I did not get to shoot guns. I was very disappointed. Oh yeah, that was... I like that he used like an X special attack on it, and I'm like, this thing doesn't have any attacks, it just knows Harden. Yeah, exactly. I do wonder in some ways, like, if I had taken an extra, like, couple days to come home, or, like, if I hadn't come home until, like, the original end of my vacation time, like, first of all, my rabbits probably would have been dead. But second of all, like, would I have been robbed, you know? And it's, on one hand, like, the most optimistic idea I have of this situation is maybe he just didn't plan to feed my rabbits. Maybe he was like, they'll be fine, whatever. I'll come back like a couple days before he arrives, clean up a little bit, you know, give them a bunch of food, and then it'll look like they were fed the entire time. Like, that's a possibility. And that's me being, like, generous to his intentions. But there's no way of me knowing, unfortunately. I'm just gonna go over it. If you're not gonna fight me, I'm gonna go get this item. Okay, yeah, let's fight Jupiter. Okay. That's possible. Like, I am aware that in... Oh my god! Wow, okay. That's a possibility, but it's like, we were also paying him. You know, it's like, we're paying this guy to do this. Luckily, we didn't pay him the full amount. I never got my money back, but I wasn't even necessarily gonna bother. Yeah, no kidding. I actually prefer this. I think this monkey's a lot cooler. Like, we had paid him, like, I think half price up front, and then the deal was gonna be, we'll pay you the second half when we get back, and if we see the place has been, like, taken good care of, and the rabbits are all, like, really happy and healthy, then we'll give you a tip, too. So it was a pretty good deal for him. Like, if somebody paid, like, taking care of, like, you barely have to do that much work, really. I would do that job. You know, week and a half, take care of some rabbits, make a few $100. Like, it's a good deal. Okay, Derp. Yeah, I know you're in love. Bite it. Yeah, I think it's just bad luck in this fight. I think she has the same Pokemon, though. Boom. Antoinette. Another Antoinette. Oh, I really need to fix the squeaky chair of mine. This sounds awful. Okay. Bye, Jupiter. Hi, Bike Man. Not your chair. Can you hear my chair? Christina was telling me the other day that she could hear the chair when it squeaks. So I'm trying not to move. Because if I move, it will squeak. I also have thought, maybe tomorrow I'll test out, like, we have another computer chair that Christina normally uses when she's home. So maybe I'll try that one out. Yeah, I know it's probably not like that big of a deal, but it's kind of just like, you know, overall, I'd like to try and improve the stream experience over time. Figure if I'm gonna do this, I might as well try and get better at it. So, might just try to oil my chair. I don't have any like DW40 though, so maybe I'll put olive oil on it. That'd be kind of dumb. It might work. Make my chair smell really nice. Hey, I need to go to the bike. I'll go to the bike guy, get the bike, and then I think I'm gonna go the other way this time instead of the way I went the first time. Oh, she's gonna give me the egg now. I think it'd do what you needed it to. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, who do I store for the egg? Probably Ledian. I think El Lago is going to offer more coverage. Because I already have a bug and flying type. But I'll have Ledian in reserve. So now I'm going to have a backup Pokemon. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, the microphone, I think, just picked up my cracking open the can. That's fun. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning the same way. I'm like, I think the coverage will be better from, I can't remember the fish's name anymore. El Lago, but I do prefer. I would love to make a bug type team. Maybe I'll try that towards the end. Imagine challenging the Elite Four with only bugs. It'd be so funny. Okay, let's key item this bike. The Elite Four here has a bug guy. Oh yeah, forgot about that. I actually don't really remember the Gen 4 Elite Four very well. I haven't, like I asked, because I haven't really played Gen 4 much in years. Aside from this stream. Or this Nuzlocke. Okay, so we can catch a Pokemon in here. But we need to be careful. I have Pokeballs. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is, okay, so I need strength to get through this cave, so I actually can't progress. Okay, let's see what we end up with. That could be really good. This evolves into Salamence, doesn't it? That could be good. Well, and Salamence is a pseudo-legendary as well. Because I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we hit it with a very weak bug-type move. Or a very weak grass-type. Yeah. That's not too... level 50 is not bad. Like, we'll have to get there eventually anyways. The Elite Four, I think, are in the 50s or 60s, minimum. He's doing a lot of damage. Yeah, good. Let's try a Pokeball. Yeah, I had a hunch that was gonna happen. Oh! I'm just gonna let him attack me, because he'll take damage if he does a physical attack. I think it's just that a lot of Pokemon that we've encountered, you wouldn't normally have to catch with a Pokeball. Yeah, that's what I wanted to happen. Okay. Now we're gonna switch him out for the 1. I knew that would just, like, tick away his damage a little bit. So normally we wouldn't have to catch, like, a second evolution Pokemon with a Pokeball. And often, a lot of these Pokemon you wouldn't normally catch in the wild. You would catch, like, the first form of it. Oh, that's too bad. You would get the first form of it, and then you'd have to evolve it up. So I'm not super surprised that it's, that some of these have been really hard to catch. I remember in Gen 4 trying to catch legendary Pokemon, and I would just save right before going into battle with it, because I knew there was a chance I could have like 100 Pokeballs and still not catch it, and so I would just have to keep throwing myself at the problem, basically. One. Come on, get in the ball! One, two. This does feel kind of frustrating, though. Because it's like, it's in the red. It's paralyzed. It's level 13. Like, why am I having so much difficulty? One, two, three. There we go. My goodness. Lauren, you can go live in the PC box, Shelgon. I don't want to look at you anymore. You're annoying. Within its rugged shell, its cells have begun changing. The shell peels off the instant it evolves. What are we naming him? Roly-Poly? Got any name ideas? Dad. Oh, you're back. You're back in time for this. That's actually good for this one. It's a male, too, so that works. Okay, we need to go heal. And we can't progress any further in that direction, so we have to go south. I was tired of talking to people. Okay. Your poor family. They've put all the effort in to have you there. And yet you don't even want to hang out with them. Maybe that's why they brought you there. They just wanted free labor. Doesn't sound like a bad time. I would make donuts for 6 hours. Love donuts. Okay, I remember this, like, this road giving me so much trouble. So we need to be, like, extra careful. Like, we're not going to overextend. We're going to take it real slow. No risky plays. We'll swap out Pokemon if the levels don't match up well. I want to get through this bridge without losing any Pokemon. Yeah. There's also 2 more areas in this area, like, that we're now have access to where we can catch more Pokemon. So we can go under the bridge, and there's like a bunch of grassy patches. And then there's a cave at the back of that area where we can catch Pokemon. That's where I got Ralts yesterday. Or not yesterday, the day before yesterday. Okay, fight me. Yeah, I didn't think I had any good moves for this. Derp is just gonna be the, like... We're just gonna rely on Derp quite a bit. He's, like, probably the strongest member of our team. Yeah, super effective and doesn't even do that much damage. I miss Snape. If we, I wish we could have caught another one of him. He took the brunt of so much damage for us. The typing's just really good, too. Like, turns out Rock Steel is, like, OP. Because, like, what's, like, it's not even, like, you know, like, fire isn't super effective against it. Like, what do you... I think water, maybe? Maybe ice, but I don't think so. Yeah, Spiritomb would be a good catch, actually. Honestly, even Shedinja could be a really good one if you use him strategically. Or not Shedinja. Yeah, Shedinja. Bag. I'm gonna do something I should have done earlier. Give. There, we're just giving it some Oran berries. Just in case. Just little, you know, little pump of energy to keep them in the game. Crystal. What you got for me, Crystal? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Oh, yes, yes, please do. That's not bad. Fight me, cretin. Okay. Abra, I can definitely beat with this Pokemon. Yeah, you can't teleport out of a trainer battle. That's dumb. Oh, now I have a viable counter to this, actually. What? I thought you were bug type. Ah! It's happening again! One thing I need in this, I need the focus sash. Yeah, I'm like sitting here shitting myself. No! Why? Oh! Thank goodness I switched. That's not okay. Yeah, go away, Staravia. I don't want to deal with you. I'm stressed. So did I. That could have gotten much worse. Okay, let's go heal. Yeah, that's everybody's deserved a good visit to the Pokemon Center. Oh my gosh. I thought Angry Fish was dead. I thought Derp was dead. Yeah, actually. That is like, that is so absurd. They shouldn't be able to do that. That's ridiculous. Here. Hold that. I need more Pokeballs before I forget. Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of super potions. I'm gonna sell... There we go. You can't use revives anyways, so there's no point in keeping them. Oh, I'm sorry. I have my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Bicycle, bicycle. What you got for me, Skarmory? It's not nearly as effective as I had hoped. Like, actually. That's such a weird road. Can you imagine a place where it's like, you need to get from one place to another, and they're like, get on your bike. And you're like, but I need to go to work. Like, get on your bike. It's like, this is a world where bicycles cost $1 million. Like, that's extortionate. Yeah, there we go. Get out of here, Skarmory. Nobody wants you. Okay, I'm also sussed out by them, because they can sometimes have explosion. So they need to die ASAP. Yeah, exactly. Overthrow the Pokemon League. Establish a Pokemon People's Republic. Okay, Zoe, what do you got for me? Blissey? Okay. It's a high-level Blissey. Rude. Oh, I should have left out Angry Fish. He would have taken damage for that. Okay. Okay, you done? Ambibomb has been coming. There's actually a video of somebody making fun of Shane. Oh, that's funny. I guess is it known for like having a lot of health but then dying really easily? Lucario. Oh, okay. That's a bad matchup for this, actually. Derp, I choose you. Oh, that's funny. That would make for a really funny, like, meme video on YouTube. Like a 5-minute long video of Blissey's health bar going down. Okay, bye, Lucario. Okay, yep. Speedy technician. Thank you, I think. This guy's like, if you can beat me, you can count on something rotten coming your way. I'm like, what? That's like kind of ominous. I'm tempted to stick it out and try to use Ice Fang, but I don't want to risk it. No risk. This is a risk-free Nuzlocke run. Yeah, see, this would have done devastating damage to Angry Fish. Okay, well, bye, Marilyn. Thank you. Free flag. So before we go catch some Pokemon, I'm gonna go to the Pokemon Center and just heal up, make sure all my PP is at max. But we're back here again. Did we catch a Pokemon in that patch of grass up there last time? Okay. That's Route 207. And that's Route 206. So do I have a Pokemon from Route 207? I don't think so. So there's 3 areas we can catch Pokemon. Yeah, no kidding. Don't think about it. In, like, the 3D Pokemon games, whenever you, like, put a fish Pokemon out, it just floats. So I just assume that's what the fish are doing. Okay. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I feel like, okay. I feel like that's exactly what happened last time. I need to use the washroom super quick. I'll be right back. I apologize. Well, you end up drinking a lot of Mountain Dew, and you end up having to go to the washroom a lot. Who knew? Ah, okay. So we can catch a Pokemon here. There's a chance it is the lobster, and if it is, I will be very happy. Come on, lobster. Son of a bitch. I guess I can at least poison it, or stun it. Of course it did. What else would it do? Anti-big... like, actually. It doesn't even get a Premier Ball from me. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna actually have to weaken it, aren't I? Yeah, I'll put it in, like, I'll put it in reserve, though. I'm not gonna use it right away. I think it would, yeah. Oh my god. Shit. Well, nothing matters. I guess now we can knock them all out. Okay, I don't trust Gallades anymore. They always teleport and it's super annoying. What do you mean can't escape? Ah! I hate them. I hate them so much. Well, I guess we can go collect some items now. And level, I guess, a little bit. Yeah, not if I escape first. It's like, what? Why won't you just let me leave then? When did ice become not super effective against bug? I thought ice was super effective against bug. Am I crazy? I thought it was super effective against both. Like, if I'm wrong, that's fine. I'm just confused. Okay, so I want to get to this cave. Because we can try and catch a Pokemon in this cave, and then I'll probably wrap up for the day. I believe I've scheduled... Let me check my schedule. I think I'm streaming at the same time tomorrow. Oh, Crawdon. This is the one I wanted. Ugh. Cruel nature. Tomorrow is Saturday. Oh, tomorrow's Sonic Saturday. That's very exciting. Yeah, cool. So tomorrow we'll be resuming at the same time, 3 p.m. EST to 6 p.m. EST, and we'll be playing Sonic Adventure 2. We're gonna do some emblem hunting and play with our chows a little bit. It just used me to slap you. Wait, what? Wait, what's the move it wants to learn? Oh, no, you don't need to learn Screech. Give up on Screech. That's an awful idea. Oh, we might as well battle, yeah. But so tomorrow, I'm gonna start at 3 p.m. EST, go for about 3 hours, and we're gonna play Sonic Adventure 2. Oh, it used Vice Script. Oh. That's funny. Oh, of course I'm poisoned. See if I can just take it out this turn. That's a lot of XP. Yeah, I'm hoping no other levels are quite as hard as Radical Highway. Radical Highway now has like a special little part of my brain where it lives, and it tortures me. Perfect, okay. Oh yeah, I should treat that. But now we've completely finished Radical Highway, so unless we wanted to A-rank it, we don't have to go back. The ones I'm not looking forward to are the Knuckles levels, actually. Okay, we're gonna want Stun Spore. Oh my gosh, Gallade. We've been through this. Security. Oh my gosh, yeah. Might save that. I might let myself do that one last, or like save it for when I'm in a really good mood, so I don't get like salty or tilted. Should have teleported, Gallade. You wasted my time, so I beat you up. Come on. There we go. Ooh! Ooh, that's interesting. That's actually... This is good. That's a good Pokemon, actually. Of course it did. What else would it do? Can I just catch it out the bat? Yeah, groundwater. I think the only thing it's weak to is grass and ice. But I could be wrong. I'll throw some acid at it. Yeah, okay, that's good. But that means it's immune to electric type attacks, which is like the biggest the biggest faulty point of water type Pokemon. It's not gonna help you against my attack. No, it's definitely not Carl resistant. This is not the solution to Carl. I'm actually kind of thinking that the one might be the solution we need, Because he's got rock smash, which is super effective against ice. I'm wary of attacking again. But I will if I have to. 1. Get in the ball, Gastrodon. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, Yoi Joe needs to go take a rest anyways. Ice Fang might be super effective, so it's a no-go. Bite? Maybe. Throw one more Pokeball, and then we'll see how it goes. Yeah. Hey, we didn't even have to figure it out. Cool. Game figured it out for us. Oh, that's a good one, actually. That's a really good addition. He's gonna go in reserve for now, but, like, that's not a bad Pokemon to have to, like, rely on as a backup if necessary. Okay, what are we naming it? Mombod? Oh, it's a boy, though. It's a male Pokemon. Slurm? That's one possibility. Okay, I don't see any other suggestions, so... Oh, he got transferred to RIP. Whatever, I'm gonna... I haven't seen enough Futurama, I'm afraid. Okay, let's go back to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and then we'll be done. Oh my gosh, Gallade. Know your place! Of course you did. I wouldn't expect anything else. Okay, while we're figuring this out, who should we I should raid somebody. Is anybody I follow on Twitch right now? Big Worm is. I'll raid Big Worm. Oh my gosh. How long did it take us to get out of that cave? Or to get a Pokemon in that cave, and yet it's like every third piece of grass here. Like, brings a new Pokemon with it. Ah, stop. Yeah, I didn't see Raikou this run. Okay, I'm actually gonna have to kill him this time. I'm in hell. There we go. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST for Pokemon or Sonic Adventure 2 for some emblem hunting. The next day is tomorrow is Sonic Saturday. So after that Sunday, I'm taking the day off. Sunday and Monday are days off, and then Tuesday I'm back on at 7 p.m. EST, I believe. We're gonna experiment a little bit more with the later time. I might just move. I do find actually though it's 2 to 5 my time, but the 3 to 6 EST time slot is like a lot better for me. But we'll see. If people seem to like it, or if I get a bunch of viewers for some reason, then we'll make it work. Oh, I need to save through the ROM. That's right. Save state. Save slot 2. Just in case. Save state. Save slot 1. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna wrap up. Thank you. This has been good. No major disasters. Things are going good. I am more confident than I was last time. So, until tomorrow, I have been Crab Lord Caleb, and I will see you in the near future. Thank you very much.